Good day, everyone. Hello, Philippines. Good afternoon. Welcome to the Department of Trade and Industry Region 7's webinar series on Facebook ads strategies for e-commerce and online businesses. I am Georgie Villamor, your host and moderator for this afternoon. I'd like to remind everyone that if you have questions or any clarifications you would need, please type it on the chat box or on the comment section of the DTI7 Facebook page. Our speaker will answer you during the Q&A later. So without further ado, please welcome the digital marketing consultant, founder and CEO of Bisaya Digital, Romeo Nicolas Bunsokan. Take it away, Rome.
Thank you, Ma'am Jaji. Thank you, everyone. Good afternoon. Mayong hapon kanatong tanan na naadiri karon sa atong webinar. O karong hapon na I'll be talking about Facebook ads o kung saan nato pagtabang sa mga e-commerce businesses nato dira nga ganahan mo take advantage sa Facebook, Instagram sa karon nga panahon sa pandemic. So I'll be sharing my screen. Then magsugod na ta ni atong presentation karon, and if this is actually a live webinar session, so if you have any questions, kung naamoy mga pangutana diha, feel free to type it in the chat, then I can answer them while walking through this presentation. And if you have any thoughts at the later on sa di kahumanan ni akong discussion, okay, we'll also have time for the question and answer portion. So hold on for a while. Okay. Thank you for your patience. So na natin mga ginagmayang technical difficulties, and then okay, magsugod na ta. So karon ang atong buhaton is I'll be basically discussing you on how to 10x to 10 times your e-commerce business. So using Facebook ads. So this webinar, so we'll start with asking you questions sa katong mga naay mga negosyo dira. So karon nga pandemic, ang pangutangan nako ninyo is your business still growing? Padayon ba mo nga nagtubo sa inyong negosyo, nagkadako, or unsa inyong mga challenges? So mo na siya ang una na tong pangutana. And kung galing business is still growing, business as usual, ang nindot nga follow-up question to that is, how are you reaching out to your new customers? So is it through digital marketing? Is it through word of mouth? Are you are you getting informations through your friends, through your colleagues, workmates? Unsay mga reasons, unsay mga possible sources nimo of getting new customers? Kay perhaps dako nga chance ana kay you're getting a number of your customers actually coming from social media, coming from online. And mao na siya ang atong purpose run is I'll give you through this, I'll guide you in this journey through the different channels online, whether pero mainly ang atong bahatanon is we'll discuss Facebook and Instagram and how to get leads in these channels and how we can take advantage of the digital marketing tools available to us. And so I hope you're ready. You're ready for this discussion. And if you have any questions, feel free to type it in the chat. And so let's begin. So in this course, this is a 4-week course session. We'll have 4 sessions. we'll discuss about the different ways on how to create successful Facebook ad campaigns. Kay ato nabantayan karon nga daghan kaayong mga negosyante nga nag-use og social media, especially Facebook and Instagram sa pagbaligya. Daghan nato nga nagsugod na og boost sa atong mga posts, but perhaps not everyone is successful sa inani nga endeavor. So atong buhaton sa kaninga 4-week session kay will guide into the marketing steps nga pwede gid na yung sundon, pwede yung buhaton para mas dako nga chance maka-guarantee ta nga kung magsugod na mo og ads, most likely kani nga mga ads atong himuon kay effective. Meaning, mo engage atong mga customers, ma-convert nato sila into our customers nga mahimo gikan sa pagka-audience, and dili lang ta maghimog ads for everyone but for ads specifically created and targeted for our customers. So mao na siya atong buhaton. Natay 4 sessions. Karong adlaw mao atong buhaton is mag huna-huna ta unsa nga strategy atong pwede buhaton, unsa ang winning strategy, unsay naaani, unsa na to pag make sure nga atong mga ads kay mas successful. So na mo na tong buhaton karon. Second part, next week, Thursday, same nga oras diri sa atong Facebook page sa DTI. Magunahuna ta unsaon paghimo og usa ka successful nga ad content. So atong hunahunahon ang specific nga mga graphics, creatives, mga video o caption. So mo ni atong mga i-dissect next week saan niyo pag-set up, making sure nga atong ad kay dili lang siya basta-basta ang ad, but it's an ad that is geared towards success. Mao gid na atong goal for next week. And for June 17, Thursday, dire na ta kay mag-launch ta og campaign. Kanya then kaibaw naman tanong or di ba kung wala pa ta kaibaw, actually na iOS 14 update. Kanya ang kaning iOS 14 update kay dako kani siya nga challenge para sa mga Facebook marketer or anyone using Facebook as a platform sa pagtinda online. Kay maglisod nag-target, and atong buhaton ron kay i-ready ta mo para kani atong himuon nga mga ad campaigns nga atong mga buhaton nga mga Facebook ads kay dako gyapon chance nga mo succeed. Kay kani magong Facebook ang pag-set up lang is just one aspect ra na siya sa paghimo sa ads. The ad itself, which is ato i-discuss sa module 2, kay dako kay na siya effect para ma-make sure nato nga no matter the platform, even ba kani nga ads nga atong gibuhat kay butang pa nimo sa Twitter or sa YouTube, naagya pa siya dako nga chance nga mo succeed. Kay ang tanan nga ads nga mas successful na sila yung mga elements nga mga makasigurado ta o maka-guarantee ta nga mas successful sila. Ug mao na tong i-discuss. So ang module 3 sa pagbalik kay mao ni ang unsa na to pag-tinker, unsa na to pag-set up ang atong ad sa Facebook, diri na to nabuhaton. Ya sa module 4, diri na ka na mo scale kanang ganahan na ta nga mas mudaghan natong customers nga currently kung nabaligya lang ta sa Cebu or sa Region 7, ganahan ta sa tibuok na ta nga Pilipinas maninda. So that's what scaling is. And ato na siya i-discuss, and also going beyond Facebook ads. So aside sa Facebook ads, unsa pa may marketing strategies nga atong mabuhat para mo padako sa atong negosyo. We'll discuss that in module 4. That will be on June 24. That's Thursday, mga Bisaya. And then makita-kita ta ninyo ana. Yeah, so karon, ready na mo para sa atong module 1 nga magsugod ta karon. I hope ready na mo. And if, again, kung may mga pangutana dira, feel free to type it in the chat and then we'll answer them as we move along. And yep, magsugod na ta ha. So module 1 is setting the winning ad strategy. Atong i-discuss diri unsay atong buhaton, unsay pwede natong ma-make sure nga kani ang atong mga ads kay di lang sa putyo-putyo lang, but these are ads geared towards success. So mao na. This session will prepare you with the mindset you need to create successful ad campaigns. So bisag unsa pa na siya nga marketing campaign, actually kailangan siya magsugod with the mindset. Dapat kay bawta unsay andamon nato. Dili lang ang first time na to nga kung mag-create ag ad kay pangita lang bisag unsa nga post dira sa atong Facebook page niya i-boost lang na okay na. Mo na siya ang usually stagad nga una sa isa ka anyone nga business owner siguro karon nga murag pangita lang nindot dira nga post niya i-boost lang na okay na. Pero kung hunahuna na to i-apply ta ni atong mindset karon nga makatunan karon nga session, mas dako nga chance nga ang atong i-boost nga post, ang atong himuon nga ad campaign kay mas effective siya. Mas dako nga chance nga mas makatagad siya sa atong mga customers. Nga atong mga audience nga makita sa atong Facebook ads kay malipay sila. And then mo engage sila, mo click sila, mo message sila nato. So kani nga mga butang kay mas dako nga chance nga mahitabo tungod ani atong mindset nga i-discuss karong adlaw. So here are some sample ads that we see on Facebook. So I took this screenshot of some of the ads that I've seen over the last 24 hours. So these are updated ads. So first is kani siyang ad nga nakita nga ni siya sa sidebar. So kanang sa atong Facebook page kung nata sa desktop, meaning nata sa tong laptop, sa tong computer, dira sa kilid na siya yung mga ads. Yeah, then makita na nato sila na dira sa right corner sa tuo nga part. Dira na siya nga mga ads. These are called mga sidebar ads. Yeah, then ikaduha sa atong news feed mismo, nanay daghang ads dira. So these are some of the ads that I took. And of course, sa atong Instagram, nasa day ads dira. So sa atong news feed o sa atong story, sa story pod, mas bongga ni siyang story kay tibuok screen ba agad like we've seen a lot of people using Instagram stories. So that's definitely something. Yeah, so that's definitely something that we have to note, especially sa kaning ato Instagram. So with Instagram, Facebook, and Messenger, natay daghang ways dira no nga mag-create og ads and yun sa man nila pag set up. So ato nakita diri kay first diri ha kay na ay kaning tunli.com nga app. So na isa kay Alibaba, and then diri kay Boss Coffee, and then kaning ad like yun sa nila pag set up and then sa atong Instagram kay natay naninda sila AirPods. So these are some of the products nga effective and gitarget ko nila. So these are some of the ads that I see from a news feed. Sa imong end, probably lahi yun na makita ni mong ad kay lahi man ka nga profile ni Facebook. So og ni Instagram. So actually same rin sila nga company ha, Facebook and Instagram. Ang pag-create nila sa ads, so pwede ra sad nga isa ra ka platform. Then we'll discuss this platform later on and then we'll have a demo and I'll walk you through the entire process para dili kayo mo maglisod. And if you have questions, feel free to ask them. Then ato na silang tubagon. So kana. So karon kay let's discuss some numbers para to prove nga dagha pila man gyud di ay kabuk mga users nato diri sa Facebook ug Instagram karon. Sa kani nga mga users kay unsa dito ka-active dako ba gyud ang Pilipinas. So mao na to ipangutana. Ang una sa top websites diri sa Pilipinas according sa SEMrush kay actually number 2 ang Facebook, number 12 ang Instagram. So lahi so basically na 258 million visits on Facebook for the entire year. And then kanisad ang Instagram. So these are total visits. So dako na kani siya nga mga numbers. And this proves nga daghan gyud ay nga nasa the Facebook. So ang source ani kay SEMrush. Pero nay another source, similar web, mao sa dilang giingon nga number 2 ang Facebook, number 10 ang Instagram. Para dili na kayo mo maglibog with all the numbers, ang buot pasabot ra gyud ani kay two of the pinakadakong mga websites traffic from whether from the app or from the website sa desktop nila. So Facebook and Instagram are getting a lot of distractions. So safe ra gyud kayo nga mag-invest nga kung magasto man ta sa marketing, gamiton na to ang Facebook ads, nara gyud ay dako nga chance nga naa dito atong customers, especially diri sa Pilipinas. Yeah, then diri sa Pilipinas, the most used social media platforms, actually number 2, number 3, number 4. These are the same companies. Facebook, Messenger, Instagram are owned by Facebook. Number 1 is YouTube. So usually video ads. Ito nakita sa YouTube, daghan na sa kaayong mga, if mo ato tag YouTube, kay daghan kay ads, di ba? So kana siya lain sa na siyang strategy atong buhaton dira, pero ma-apply gihapon ninyo kaning discuss nato karon nga lesson when creating ads, when creating videos nga atong gamiton para sa YouTube ads. So mo na nakanindot dira. Unya sa katong naa sa online nga mga tao nga mag-spend online. So dako kay nga percentage ang naggamit og social media. 4 hours in a day. So laliman ka 4 hours, pila ra gud ka hours magmata in a day? Let's say mga 16. So 4 hours ana ka social media, that's 1/4 sa usa ka adlaw sa usa ka tawo on average ang nagamit og social media. In fact, the younger the age, mas most likely nga mas dugay na sila magamit og social media. Like, kung sa my first thing atong buhaton biinig mata, ako personally, kay mag-check sa if na mga messages that are coming from friends, from networks, from anana. So, basin ka mo, inanasad mo. So, before matog, mag-social media. So, definitely, it's a huge area. And if we can target the right audience in the social media platforms, dako gyud chance nga atong mga ads nga gihimo kay effective nga mo succeed gyud ka. So kanisa siya in social media behaviors, about 93% ang actively engaged in social media. Both pasabot ani nga if nag-ato sila sa social media, dili lang kay para magtan-aw, but they like, they react, they leave comments, they interact with the brand, they interact with their friends. So, if na ay chance nga we can be in front of these audience doing all these things, showcasing our ads to them, and kani nga ads katong gi-create kay effective and maka-trigger gid sila mga emotional needs and kana sila nga discuss karon kay mo succeed yun ta. So 83 million Filipinos have Facebook. That's actually about 101% of the entire online population. So buot pasabot na there are Filipinos having multiple accounts. So kana siya. And then 15 million ka mga Pilipino ang naay Instagram account. Meaning kani sila nga mga Filipino kay hilig og mga pictures, hilig og mga videos. The younger the generation nga katong naiuban niya, actually na ko'y mga Gen Z nga mga kaila nga dili kay sila tigamit og Facebook, but sige sila Instagram. So ma-target gyapon na nato sila sa Facebook ads ang kaning mga tao nga naa sa Instagram. And actually for brands especially diri sa Pilipinas, kay for naiipangutan ng mga tao, where are they getting informations about brands? Where are they researching whether this particular brand is good for them? They use social media to do that. And if we have our social Facebook pages, Instagram pages, not necessarily ads gid ha, katong page gid na to na optimize na to sa tong mga content, dakog chance nga we can get them audiences. But then again, having them into kanang organic search na to sa Facebook o Instagram, it can only do so much. Gamay ra kay matarget ana. Mo na nga important nga we'll have money to invest in ads and kani nga ads para matarget nato ang specific nga mga audience nga pwede makakita sa atong ads, nga pwede makakita sa atong mga message towards our customers. So mao na siya ang social network. Then next, the value of digital advertising in the Philippines, kay ang total ad spend na to kay about $550 million, and then about 87 ana kay actually naa sa social media. So the rest kay search ads. So dako-dako gyapon kay ang kaning Google man yung mga Google ads inana. Nya kani siya kay mga banner ads sa mga website. Pero ang ato nabantayan diri social media kay dako na kay siya. And it's actually this will continue to increase. There's a trend or saying nga ang mga ads on social media are continue to increase. So mao na nga naningkamot kina si Facebook na remain siya relevant over the years. Kaya if wala, na may other platforms, na Twitter, na Snapchat, na TikTok. TikTok is getting viral in the Philippines and getting a huge chunk. So the ads in TikTok, nga pwede na to sa Instagram story, pwede na to siya i-tweak gamay to make it work for TikTok audience. So inana, so that's another area of growth na to in the future aside sa Facebook ads. And then mo na siya. So it has increased by about 4.7% ang ads nga spending compared the previous year. So dako na kay na siya. So with all those data involved, atong gidiscuss lang. So I hope na convince na mo no nga ready na ta nga mo invest nga mo gamit og Facebook ads. But karon nga ready na ta ato i-make sure sad nga kung mo sugod mo og ads or mo padayon mo og invest in Facebook ads kay dili na lang ta nga mag so yeah, so kato na ready na ta na sa Facebook ads. I hope nga okay ta with the Facebook ads na to. And then atong i-make sure nga karon nga adlaw kay i-ready ta mo. So make sure lang you to watch this video to help us learn these things, and let me know if you have questions. Feel free to have them in the chat, or later on after the video if you're watching a recap, then feel free to leave your questions and we'll try to answer them in the next episode. So kana siya. So for today, we're going to discuss some of the common ad mistakes nga to avoid. First is there are actually two ways in Facebook. Kanang boost post and then Facebook Ads Manager. So first is kaning boost post. Actually, this feature is mainly used for those nga mga businesses nga they don't have any idea how it is to create ads. Marag mo siya ang pinakadali nga way sa pag-create sa ads on Facebook. And that's okay. That's okay. But when we use this feature, we're missing a lot of advanced mga targeting options, a lot of setup nga pwede na to maset. Like for example, sa kaninga video, this was posted by GBG Cebu. So ato nakita diri nga kaning caption diri, pwede ta ni mailisan. Pero kung nag-boost post lang ta, dili ta na ma-edit. Kaning video diri, kaning thumbnail, kaning picture dili kay gamit, pwede sa na ma-edit sa Facebook Ads Manager. Yeah, then kani siya pwede na to ma-addan og button dira nga buy now, shop now, mga things like that. Yan ani nga mga butang pwede na to ma-set diri sa Ads Manager. Mao na nga I'll be walking through sa atong third session about the Ads Manager and unsay mga benefits niya. So that's definitely something we'll get into details later on. But for now, for today's session, kay ato i-focus ang unsa man gining strategy nga atong pwede mabuhat nga kung maabot na ta nga time, so mag-set up na to sa atong ads kay okay atong ads nga mabuhat. So mo na siya to i-ready. So we'll go first with the strategy, and so ang first nga ad mistake nga to nakita no, kay there are Facebook ads that are not aligned with a funnel. Meaning, these are ads nga gi-boost lang. So wala tagahuna-huna about different ad setup. Like for example, ang funnel no, marketing funnel di ay for those who are not aware, Kay these are the things nga usually kanang sa atong marketing funnel kay natay katong mga audience na to nga wala pa nakadungog yun sa atong brand. So usually we give a different kind of content for them. We'll discuss more of these later on, but yeah, mao na siya. So for those nga who have not heard about us, they need a different kind of ads. And for those who are our current customers, then pwede ta mas direct na nila. Kailan naman sila na to, so pwede na ta mo discuss dayon sa different benefits of the products. So dili na nato necessary nga mag-discuss gyud ta nga marag it's the first time we talk them, because it's not. It's already the second, third, fourth, or fifth time. And then for those nga atong nakapalit na sa products from us, we can target them a different kind of ad. Like mag-cross-sell ta nila, baligyan na to sila other products. So mo na siya. If these ads do not belong in a marketing funnel, then that's usually the main problem that we see. And the solution ani is to create a plan of action that we can implement to directly deliver the desired result to our customers. So mo ni siya to pwede mabuhat. Number two, ang second mistake katong nakitaan sa mga for those mga Facebook ads kay they are running Facebook ad campaigns with a set it and forget it mindset. Kausa lang gi-set up, gikalimtan na, then man na, automatic karbitan na sa Facebook, okay na. Not necessarily, because automatic sa Facebook, so kung nakaset na ta nga mo spend to siya og 500 pesos in a day, magsige to siya spend og 500 pesos every day. Pero moabot siya ang time atong mga ads kay dili na as effective, meaning mo hinay na iyang sales nga makuha, mo hinay na mga messages kay nahurot naman niya ang specific audience or napulaan na itong mga tao. So mo na nga, it's time for to make sure nga naay nagbantay ani nga mga ads nga atong gi-set up. And then ang solution na to ani is make sure nga naay nag-analyze sa mga campaigns on an ongoing basis. And that is what we can do. And tuluan ta mo on unsay i-watch out na to nga mga things nga nahitabo there in social media para aware ta and usa na to pag-improve ang atong mga ads. Ang ikatulong sayop na atong nakitaan no is dahil mga underutilized nga mga Facebook remarketing tools. Remarketing tools on Facebook, so medyo advanced na ni siya daw. So ang isa man gud sa atong tungod actually sa kaning Facebook, it's a very advanced platform in general. So karon for those newbies kay we have no idea about this, but we'll be discussing about mga specific audiences nga i-set up na to on saan na to pag-target ang specific nga location, specific nga age, specific nga gender and interest nila. But there are more ways to actually retarget. Pwede tayo maghimatag lookalike audiences, pwede na to sila nga i-target lang na to ang katong mga nag-message sa page, or i-target lang na to ang katong ni-visit sa tong website or ni-palit sa tong website. So na siya inani nga mga tools. These are advanced remarketing tools and things that we can do with our ads. So a solution is use reminder ads and testimonial ads. So testimonial ads, these are mga user-generated content. So if you have a product nga you want to increase the trust of your customers, so isa ni siya nga pwede na to gyud nga why some ads are more effective than others. One way is because they have built their brand and build their brand in such a way that they already have a customers, they already have a following, and these customers are very kanang kugihan kaayo. So naa sila yung mga testimonials nga gihatag, and then the brand itself they collected these testimonials and they use it in creating for ads. So if nakakita na tag mga specific ads on Facebook about testimonials, so we can definitely discuss them. Then I'll be actually showcasing some ads and asa ni sila makita nga mga ads in a bit. So for now, ikaupat nga mistake nga atong nakitaan, so sayop is running ads with truncated descriptions. So kanang katong gi-boost nga post kanang ang descriptions kay short lang, dili kaayo tarong. So atong buhatan na is we purposely write your newsfeed link descriptions and carousel ad headline and descriptions. So meaning ang mga descriptions, ang mga headline, ang copy, ang specific nga thumbnail sa atong image or sa video nga atong gigamit, we can customize every little detail of that. And ideally, it would be best to customize them. And we keep it short para dili sila maputol. And then number 5 is poorly matched Facebook lookalike audiences. Kanang wala siya natarong og setup. So ato i-make sure na is matarong na to siya setup. Then I'll be going into more of these in module 3 sa pag-setup. So that would be on July 17th, Thursday. So about lookalike audiences, custom audiences. So we'll be discussing those and how to set up them on that session. So if you're up to that, and be on the lookout for that for the third session. But for today, I will be just discussing the strategy in place. Next week, how to create the specific ad content, the creatives that we need to do. So, Anna, I hope ready naman for that. And yeah, so as I've mentioned, no, yeah, actually we can use Facebook to actually see what other ads are running on the platform. If you're not familiar with this, then this is the time, this is the perfect moment to actually familiarize yourself with what's going on with the platform and how we can take advantage of the advanced features of the platform to actually see what our competitors are doing online. So, pwede na to ma-check ilang mga ads and unsay lang nabuhat. Ang first na to buhatan na is, pwede na ka naman ito kag any Facebook page. Like for example, diri kay sa Region 7 ay transparency. Click ang kanang see all. Then diri sa add sa page na ay go to add library. So inani ang now. Then I'll be doing a demo for that para klaro na to. So kani. So this is the Facebook page of TTI. So as a proof nga we're actually doing this live, then you'll see some video here. So thank you for your patience in waiting. So we have this video. So feel free to comment if na may question. So there is a transparency, click see all, then go to ads library. So kana. So mo ni siyang ads library. So na-diri tanan nga active nga ads. Nga pwede na to makita din ato nga favorite brands. Like, are they running ads pa right now? Then actually, yeah. So kani kay DTI man ni siya. So okay, we can do that like some examples of ad like I think kani siya. So this is actually a brand of someone I know. They're actually an e-commerce brand, and you can see some of their ads. So that's Juju Collagen, and I'll be showcasing. This is actually a lot of testimonial ads. So as you can see here, so you have these things. So ang isa sa mga elements kita to nakita diri no kay there's a lot of testimonials today. That's another testimonials. Some benefits. I will be discussing more about the benefits in a bit. Yeah, then usually gid lang mga ads kanay mga pictures of human. And nay uban nga wala, pero nay mga hand na body parts nga mga elements like hand. Like they're testing this out. So if you see that these ads are actually been a while na long na launch, then actually that means that they're doing well. They're doing really well. Like you can see ad details. Like if you're into that, like you can specifically check na to ang variations sa ads. Then we can see all of them here. So if you have a particular brand that you'd like I'm not sure try na to Pacdo for example. I'm not sure. They don't have any ads. Jollibee, for example. Are they running ads on Facebook right now? So they're actually running some ads, and you can see some of the ads that they're doing here. So I would definitely recommend this strategy in spying your competitors or checking what are the ads that are working, then you can see all of them here. So kana siya. So feel free to use this strategy to get into what your competitors and your mga inspirational brands are doing online. And then next na nga part of this lesson is we'll discuss on how to craft an irresistible offer for your market. So karon nga kay bawo na ta nga asa makita na to mga nice nga ads. Ang next na to nga question kay giunsa ni nila paghimo nga mga ads. So it starts with an offer. So this is the most important part of your business. Whether you're basically not just a business, for your ad, this is one of the best, most important parts. So the offer. So in having a business, knowing what your offer is actually something makaingon ta nga having a very mediocre nga offer if dili kay siya ina naka-enticing dako ka chance nga no matter unsa pa kanindot atong ad unsa pa ka effort most likely dili gyapon ta mabaligya because the offer is not enticing enough or di ba like na-set up na nato tanan nindot ka tong ad ni click na mga tao nya din igtanaw nila sa product kay bati man so bisag unsa pa to kanindot atong pag-set up in the end process dili makasure si customer na kasaligan ka as a brand, as a product, then di gyapon siya mopalit. So, mo na siya nga, make sure nga kay bawta mo craft sa offer. Offer is not the product. It's not the discount. Dili lang siya nga natay discount gihatag mo na natong offer. No, that is not the offer. It's not the platform, whether that's Facebook or Instagram, asa na nyo gibutan yung ad. It's not the ad itself, to be honest. So, naiwan mga tao ang abi nila offer is the ad itself. No, that is not the offer. But the offer, kung walay offer, wala tayo scale. We will not be able to grow our business. We will not be able to get more customers if we don't have an irresistible offer. And our goal is to create that offer. And the offer is actually product plus service plus relevance, especially sa time na to karon. Whether you're if you're selling to Bisaya ang audience, then make sure that offer will relate to them. Reason to act now. Nganong mopalit man sila karon. This can be a discount, but not necessarily. This can be because limited siya nga mga products. So plus transformation and specificity. A specificity is we have a specific yun nga offer nga the customers can get at this very moment. And transformation is the highlight. I highlighted this word in this particular side because it's something that we would love to showcase to our customers. The transformation is definitely what sets those successful ads apart from the rest of the ads that we see online. Actually, we've mentioned ganina no nga daghan na kay millions na gyud ang mga dollars nga na spend on ads. A number of these nga mga ads nga naingon nga dili sila successful probably dili sila aware that this transformation is a vital element of their offer. And karon nga kay bawo naman ta nga transformation is a vital element, then we'll go into details later on in this module. Unsa man ning mga transformation, unsa may pwede nato mabuhat ani nga make sure ang atong mga ads kay naay transformation involved. Na sila transformation sa atong offer. So mo na tong buhaton later on. So atong like usually natay before and after grid. This is the transformation grid. I'll be showcasing this later part. But basically buhatan na to is ang isa ka person na siya before let's say natay product. In this case, I have here let's say a water bottle with a coffee in it. So that's the product. Before state ana is for me usually thirsty or giduka gikapoy. So that's the before state. And then the value is how we move that particular customer, that particular person into the after state. So into a more lively, alive, awake, busog siya, nag-enjoy siya sa iyang coffee. So, that's the after state. And dapat ang atong ad kung maghimota about this particular tumbler, di lang siya nga get this tumbler 50% discount. No, it doesn't that way. Ato siyang i-emphasize unsa mga benefits unsay giyon sa nato pag-change si customer from before the state to after nga state. So in my case, so katatong example from a sleeper person nga ni-drink siya coffee using the tumbler nga imong gibaligya, you were actually nga na-alive siya, na-awake siya, ready to work, ready for the new day. So that's definitely something pwede na to i-showcase dahil sa itong ads. And we would love to see this in the ad, mainly because if wala ni siya, kay we're just a regular ad like the rest. But if nato siya nga mga elements, then we're actually appealing to the emotions of our customers. And that's something that we want to do. We want to achieve. Mao na siya tong goal. Dapat na tong mga ads kay lively. Like if ako like telling all you these things like Maria ko grabatic na nila. Probably it's a different feeling, it's a different emotion. If there's life to it, there's some emotion to it, makita na to unsa ka unsay motivation sa isa ka product. So we'll bank into these value, we'll provide this and make sure that this value is seen in our offer that we have for the customers. And we have some examples for these. I took up some screenshots of ads that we see online. Then we can analyze, no, like what are these offers that we have here. These are actually 9 ads, so we'll go into the first 3, and hopefully you'll enjoy this part as much as I did enjoy that in curating these ads. And yeah, first part here is actually uh, this Lala move. So kita ta diri ad. So the offer here is enjoy Cebu's cheapest delivery at piso base fare. So piso fare. So kana mga di ba kana usually nga piso fare kay it was banked by kana mga Cebu Pacific, Air Asia, so mga airline nga mga flights. But right now, Grab Lala Move is trying into that sphere. And the main offer here is enjoys cheapest delivery. So that's their goal. They want to be looking for a cheapest delivery. Yeah, then Lala Move has a piso based fare for motorcycle delivery. And that's their offer. That's their main offer. Is it good? Based on that, so we can just judge it based on the ads. So there are some elements that we can see there. Second is Doodly. So Doodly is a one-time price of a $67, normally $468 in a year, and pay no monthly fees forever. Zero tech or design skills needed. So kung magamit kay Doodly, kay no need sa mga tech skills. Easily create whiteboard, blackboard, glassboard, and greenboard videos that captivate an audience. So, mo ni siya ang offer niya. Like, na siya discount, pero kabantay mga dili lang siyang discount, but they easily create doodle videos. So, this is their offer. You can easily create doodle videos. So, if you're into that market, then we would love to see this in your ads. If you're creating ads, then we would like to see some doodle videos. Can I enjoy? These are some of the things that we'd love to see. And then next is this ecomm world. As you can see here, ecomm world, nata is all access pass. And then if nakabantay mo, ang ilang actually kay ecomm world regular tickets sold out. So meaning sold out na daw ilang. So this is a testament, a proof dire nga the offer is the initial offer nila is daghan na kayong mga tao nga ni-register. Ikaw na lang gihuwat. So this is what they're saying. So are you ready to register now? And this is late nga and then napa sila yung mga discounted. So, mga on sale gihapon siya. So, that's part of their offer. Then next, Ani, so we have another bunch of ads that we see and set them up. So first is kaning key insights for bestsellers, install up and boost personal growth. Actually, pwede pag ito ni ma-improve na copy, no? Pero ako nanindutan ni kay kaning boost personal growth. Yeah, self-growth is, this is their offer. So, na kay mga books diri nga ma-learn sa, and then na free trial. Pero at the end of the day, the benefit ani is muboost siya sa imong personal growth. And we would love to see this in your ads. And then Bleaves. Bleaves is a wearable blanket with sleeves. So it's a blanket with sleeves. Now you can use your hands while snuggle, and then it's a very long ad pang copy. So, but right now, as you can see, kay na siya mga regular, extra long, easy fold. And then, oh, that's actually it's a wearable blanket. So that's something that we'd love to see from an ad, or so that's their offer. Is this something that interests you? If you're the ideal target market, then yes. If not, then no. Then next na is z.com Asia. So if you're looking for a domain name, and get it now before it's sold out again. So this is their offer. So that's 30 pesos per month in a .com. So 30 times 12 is 400, mga 360 pesos nga domain.com for the entire year. Then sell online with a domain now. So this is their offer. So the domain, actually, this can a little bit improve, but generally, the thing here that they did is they added the personality or person, so that there's a human interest. So mas makakatch siya sa imong attention. Actually, kita nga mga tao, if we see humans in our ads, then we're more likely to get our attention. Nga marag, ano man ni siya. Pero, careful lang sad. Kay if that specific ad that you have, or the photo that you use in your ad, is actually a stock photo, people will recognize that. And we don't want that to happen. So, we definitely want to make sure the ads, the photos that we have, are organic, are 100% made by us. And dili siya obvious nga stock photo, kay maklaro siya. And we don't want that to happen. So another ad that we see here is kaning Home Wellness PH. This is an Instagram. So your work bed table, work from home ka ba? So up to 50% off coming ngayon, free shipping nationwide. So mega sale. So na sila discount. Actually, there are ways that we can improve this, but based on the photo, then ang ilang gi-offer dire is the table itself. But take note, actually they put computers, laptops, keyboards, coffee, tablet, and napay mga background. And this actually added some value to it rather than just it's just a picture of a table. And how would you expect people nga if makikita sila nga na table nila nga lamisa, just a table, murag, ako ban pa gani, okay na kung nag-effort sila take pictures sa table. What if stock photo sa table, nabutang na nila like for sale now, then there's no benefit to that. There's nothing the customers will learn from it, and we don't want that to happen. We don't want to create ads like that. Kay dili siya, most likely nagsayang yung tag kwarta. And so mo na yung nakanindot ani nga ad. So there are just elements nga specify some specific elements that we can use when creating our ads, where we can improve our current mindset towards making these ads, and we want our ads to stand out in a space nga daghan kayong mga ads. And then next is the Nestle Chucky. So the Nestle Chucky nga ad is shop now. So you can actually buy. So Snack Knife isn't complete without the chocolatey goodness of Chucky. Here are some recipes to help you make snack time Chucky time. So Nestle recipe. So this is a longer ad pa with all the recipe. But kabantay mo nga, make snack time Chucky time. Actually, this is done by an agency. So they have all the resources to do all of these. So this is definitely a perfect example of what I've said nga. They're showcasing the benefits nga. Actually, if Chucky lang ni siya, di ba, bata nga ginawag Chucky, but they played around with it. This is actually, I guess, targeted for those parents or millennials actually kanang mga 30 mga titos titas nga with younger children nga mga ginana or yeah, so this is actually these are most likely the targeting for this, and then make snack time chucky time. Then yeah, and then lastly here is everybody has their own goals. They shouldn't train the same way. So this is athletics. So fitness is definitely a niche that can be explored. So they're having excuse me 50% off in getting this offer. The price is not the reason why you can start percent off today. Start getting fit. Personally, there are ways that can be improved with this ad, but what's nice about this is everybody has their own goal. They shouldn't train the same way. So this is definitely something uh, that has added value to this. Yeah, marag some training. Although the picture in itself is catchy enough, it can catch your attention while scrolling on Facebook. But definitely the offer is a highlight there. But probably this is on a later part of the funnel nga ad. So kanang directly na siya with your customers. But what you can also see is we can definitely move and add the transformation grid here, like ito mga before and after state, and then include siya here. And then di lang ka siya obvious, like seamlessly weave into the description. So that's something that we'd love to see in your ads when you create them later on. So now we go into this high converting e-commerce acquisition funnels. So these are marketing funnels that you can do when creating your own ads. So when setting up your own ads, these are the things that we can set up. First is go all in with user generated content. User generated contents includes kind of mga posts by our customers on their own feed, on their own networks. This can also include testimonials, homemade videos from our customers telling how they love our product and how it is useful to them. So these are user generated content that we'd love to go all in with this. So some examples, I have here 3 examples. No, first is kaning Mama's Little Secret. So kanisha is they're actually a burger place. So they're now open for diners and some fun there. Nothing brings friends together but good food. We're so excited to announce that we're opening our doors once again for dine-in customers. So that's their offer. And if you're not familiar with they're actually a kind of burger na nice siya, actually. And lami and dagko ilang burger. So something you might want to check it out. But in this particular post, they did not highlight the burger, but rather the experience, like get bonding with friends, getting together over food, and that's their offer, and that's the something that we'd love to see in your posts and your ads from time to time. Next is BookPro. This is actually a switch case, like this switch and this case. This is the product they're selling, but as you can see, there's human involved. There's switch. So taking these photos in Instagram, very Instagrammable photos, as they say, would definitely help you tinker the audience of your customers. Nga, if mag-search sila sa imong profile on Facebook or on Instagram, they'll be able to feel and see that you're actually a real brand with real products and dili sila ma-scam. Because scamming is definitely something we'd love our audience to know that we are not doing anything to scam them, but we are legit, we are genuine. We have to make them feel that they trust us. And we can do this by using a lot of user-generated photos. So for example, kanisa Skin Doctor Cebu, I've seen this ad actually earlier this morning on Instagram. So as you can see, yeah, they're using mga influencers, mga micro influencers in getting their testimonials using their video paninda sila sa skin to make them relatable to people. Nga di lang sila nga murag they're just not for celebrities, and also for ordinary people. We know. So sometimes they also do celebrities, and so that's okay para mo human aspect sa brand. Nga dili lang sila mo showcase nga puro na sa like benefits nga marag ina niya stock photos and everything. So we want to avoid that. Rather, we want to be genuine with our mission in changing the lives of our customers, moving them from the first state to after state by providing the value that we have. So the product that we've said, this includes the offer plus benefits. I remember earlier about discussing the offer. So the offer is basically the what, and the product in itself is not just about the features of the product, but rather also about the benefits. Kaning what, kaya pwede niyo siya, we can replace this with the word features, like unsay features, like for example, the best example for this actually that I'm thinking right now is the iPhone. If you have an iPhone, you have an iPhone, and then probably there's a reason why you bought one or why you want to buy one. So if you don't have an iPhone, and probably you've already considered like getting an iPhone, buying an iPhone, but there are limitations, hindrances for you of not getting one, probably because it's mahal. But because for you it's mahal, for other people, if they have the iPhone, the benefit they can get is they have this sense of pride with themselves. Nga marag, social ko, ka-afford ko iPhone. So that's definitely something like one of the reasons. There are actually a lot of people nga, buying an iPhone just because they care about the cameras and everything. Or probably there are those, but rather what they care about really is benefits. Like they don't care about the cameras, but they care about the quality of their Instagram story. They've realized nga, if they're using an iPhone, it's better compared when using an Android. For example, inana. Or di ba, they have an iPhone because they feel rich. Dato sila nga maka-afford sila. For others kay nindot screen so kana, pero actually what companies are telling us around the world, actually the features in itself don't sell your products. It's how we relate those features to the life of our customers and how we change their lives, and that is basically what we meant here with this slide. And then next is the story. We're actually selling stories in marketing, uh, in digital marketing, even in the concept of marketing in itself. We're actually selling stories to our customers. We're showcasing to them kinsa sila, and uh, unsay mabuhat na to sa ilang life. How can we change their life? How can we influence them to actually make that decision to change their life? And well, char kisa paminaw, no? Like, pero mo ni siya nga itong mga motivations nga needed when creating these ads, when creating these campaigns. And one more thing, the best product. So this is an advice that you can apply when creating your ads and you're creating your setup. The best product doesn't win in marketing. The best promise does. And this promise is what we discussed, the offer. So this is the offer. So we make sure that our offer is promising enough. So these are some core advertising principles, especially in relation to Facebook ads. Ha? So be willing to spend. So initially, if you have the setup in place lang yun, for the initial part, you'll be buying data from Facebook and targeting this audience for future campaigns. So be willing to spend. Next is be willing to test. Testing is part of your entire journey. So kailangan jud tang mag-test in doing these things, no? Kay dili man kita na naghimo lang tag ads, then mauna na siya, successful na siya, instant. There'll be test phases nga na yung mga parts nga maglisod ta, and that's part of the entire journey. The next is we have this launch, analyze, optimize. After we launch our ads, we set up them everything. We analyze the results every now and then, every 3 days, more or less. And then we optimized nabat yung mga specific ads. Actually, when launching an ad campaign, it's not just containing one ad. It can contain multiple ads, and then later on, makarealize na some ads are not performing well compared to others. And then if that happens, then we try to optimize them. We try to analyze them, and then targeting is just half the battle. So ang pag-target na to sa atong audience is just half the entire story. The other part is creative, and this involves the video, the photo, and in fact, appeal na pud caption ani, like sa pag-set up na to. And this is we'll be discussing about aning creative kaning content sa tong ad next week. So, unsay may unsa na to pag make sure nga atong gihimo nga mga creative, gihimo nga mga copy kay makarelate atong audience. So, mao na atong i-discuss. Then, of course, make sure na to na naka-optimize itong funnel. Like, we'll discuss more about this funnel next week. On the third session, I will be discussing about the awareness, about consideration, about these things, like what are the specific ads you can create for each stage. Although na yung mga ads nga that can work in different stages. And yeah, so kana siya. So at the end of the day, our goal here is to provide value for our customers. We want our customers to feel that we've changed their lives. So that is when writing persuasive ads get to people to take action. And this action may be hard actually in getting this persuasive, especially if we don't know the elements of what makes a persuasive ads persuasive. And the good thing is, in this topic, we'll discuss about the elements. We've already touched based some of the elements, no? Nasugdan na nato sila discuss. And if you have specific questions like to experiment on different then we can definitely discuss them and check them out if this is something that we can do. Next is to learn to identify the strengths of what you're selling. So, well, if you're selling something, no, the offer is we know the strengths. And kaning nga mga strengths, these are the benefits. These are the things that will change the life of the customers, of how we can improve how they're doing online. So, kana siya. And then we also need to learn to how to articulate. Like it's a little bit sayang siya if ang atong gibuhat kay something nindot na siya, no, pero nainindot nga offer atong customer atong product, pero we're not able to articulate these things, dili siya na naka-useful. So make sure gyud nga kay ba to ma-articulate. So this is the elements of a value pyramid. This is actually one pyramid lang. Then I cut it into half para dagko siya sizes para mas maklaro. So imagine na lang siya nga sumpay na siya. So kana. So these are the elements of value pyramid. Masaka siya mas ma-affect mas effective atong ads if we target these mga the things the higher in the pyramid, like self-transcendence, usually kaning mga social impact na how we're actually changing the world by what we do, sana, like how we're giving an impact to the world. So mo na siya ang mga values nila, no? Life-changing kay provides hope, self-actualization, motivation, heirloom, affiliation or belonging. So mo na siya life-changing. Usually we're seeing a lot of these ads, yun, like how we motivate our, for example, fitness, how we motivate people to take action to get the best version of themselves. So these are the things that we see often in ads. And if nagwonder mo why are we seeing these things over and over again, then this is the reason why. Because this is actually high in the value pyramid. Next is emotional. Kaning reduces anxiety, rewards me, nostalgia, design and aesthetics, badge value, wellness, therapeutic value, fun, entertainment, attractiveness, provides access. So kani sila nga mga emotional things in the value pyramid. Actually, nag-add po niya siya. And then mas effective na siya compared ani. Kani usually kay these are the things that we see often in ads, like magamit ni sila na to, makita nila to sila on a later stage usually if na sila specific. But the higher the values in in that pyramid, the most likely we'll see more often of these ads, and then we can get into the minds of our customers. So mo ni siya. So researching now on your target market. So we'll discuss about how we can research your target market and how we can change them and get to know them. So we can segment them by demographics, by vocation, by interest, by their life event, by the values that they have and their goals and challenges. So daghan kay siya nga yaw-yaw no, but basically ang important mo ni like going back to this the knowing the target market, knowing our customers. This is the same thing, ha? Knowing our target market and knowing our customers, and these are helpful for us to actually to make us see, to make us understand where they're coming from, who are our customers that we're targeting for this particular campaign. And then this is a worksheet. Probably you've seen this before, but if this is the first time you're seeing this customer avatar worksheet, then I'll be showcasing you the. This is actually a personal profile. This is like more like autobiography, more like biography of that person. Like what are the things that we can target? And important na to dire, like kanina goals and values, challenges and pain points. And these are possible contents that we can do with our copy. We can base our copy and the creatives that we have, base our answers in these elements. That I'll be sharing you later on an avatar worksheet like guide on these specifics. But kani siya getting to know nga mga information of our customers like name, age, gender, marital status, age or the number of children, location, asa sila nagpuyo, and also some codes, occupation, job title, monthly income or annual income, level of education, and other. Kaning sources of information nila, no? Kay don't limit into these. Uh, we'll be needing more of these in our template. Feel free to add as many as you can. Like 10 kabuok books, 10 kabuok magazine, 10 ka websites, 10 ka mga possible interests, mga people that they know, conferences that they attend. Other pa ganing nga, usually ka na mga the things that they do. So because kani nga mga interest, I will check them if they're available in Facebook audiences. And if they are, then we'll target them. Then we'll combine some of these interests to see how we can change and we can target these customers interested in these topics. And our goal here is to be a little bit specific enough. So para dili na to matarget ang anyone, but our specific customers. For example, na din maglista og mga Facebook pages nga they've like pwede to siya, and we can target them. Actually, if makita na to siya, usually if may mga hundreds of thousands nga mga followers ang kanang page, then we can target them with ads. So mo na nakanindot with Facebook. So this is an example of that worksheet. For example, kani sa customer avatar worksheet na to, kaya we have this product or company called the Digital Marketer nga certifications. So ilang target na is are people willing to learn and would want to improve their digital marketing skills. So in this course, the goal is to, for example, for this particular guy, they calling it Agency Eric. He's 40 years old. He's a male. He's married with two children from Florida. So this is just an example, huh? And then ang goal niya is to increase an agency business, increase the capabilities of his team, and to scale his business. So, ang kanilang mga values that he'd want to have kay kani nga mga things kay pwede tani ma-add in the copy as I mentioned, like getting into these not just in the ad copy itself but also in the offer, in the landing page, make sure nga if we are creating a video, we can have these words, or we're having testimonials mentioned, kaning nga mga testimonials. So kana. And then sources of information sa kaning customer ni agency Eric, books pero don't limit yourself into two, or feel free to write 10 so or more. So the more specific, the better. Then we'll get into these targeting mga assignments na to. I'll be having my own assignment as well. So I'll be working with a brand that I mentioned earlier. I'll be discussing that. So I'll be showcasing that in our next uh, in our assignment. So kana siya. Then you can definitely use this as a guide and ask me questions if there is something not sure of. Then feel free to add sa ating sources of information if there are like my YouTube channel or Facebook pages that they follow and they like. You can add this in others, and uh, then challenges and pain points. Kani manggod, ang challenges of pain points. Kaya these are the things nga we can definitely utilize in our ads. Because if our ads are actually saying these things, are talking to the right audiences using the pain points, mas masabtan na ni customer, mas maka-realize sila nga, I can trust you more. This ad is more me. Kabantay mo na yung mga feeling tao sa yung makaingon tao nga, ala, relate lagi ko ano ad. Ala, kanin kay, nice to din siya nga ad. Go back to the reasons why you feel those things. Probably it's because it hit your challenges, so, or your pain points. Kato ganina, like some of the examples that I have ads, nga akong showcase, kaya those are the things that I like doing. So I'd like to, I usually buy websites and na. So these are the things that is being shown to me. And I was targeted by those ads. And you're probably seeing different kinds of ads because you have different pain points. You have different challenges in your life right now. Maybe you're a parent, you're a mother. So kana siya. Then objections and roles na to. Usually kanang possible objections kaya nakanindotan ni kay these are mga possible reason nga nung si customer dili mo palit sa atong specific na product or service. Probably because mahal, probably na siya existing service, or di ba na. So these are, pwede na sa itag sa diri. Then lastly, kaning role na purchase process. Dili ito may bawon if kanin siya nga customer, is siya ba ang tigpalit or iyang mama or usually someone else. So kana, we can specify those, and we can definitely include unsay mga elements na mo trigger nila to buy that specific item. So mo to siya. Mo na siya ang customer avatar worksheet. The next is that was actually the first assignment. So mo na siya ang first assignment. The second one is the transformation grid. This is the before and after grid. For example, why we're doing this, as we've mentioned earlier, no, like I've discussed this, like great marketers identify and articulate the transformation from before to after, and the position the product or service as the potion. Mo ni siya, kabanda ba na like sa fairy tale na yung mga potion? Yeah. Usually gonna drink siya or and then elixir of life, like forever nakamabuhi or na power after. So sa Darna pa siya, na si Bato, and then na-change from Narda to Darna. So this is how we position our products. We cause the transformation by providing them the service of the product, and that product is the potion. So a great sales message simply articulates the shift or the transformation from before and up to after state. So somehow the summary of this entire discussion at today, no? Like if there's mag-listen kag remember, kanilang yun. Our goal na to sa ads is in our specific ads, we actually make sure that our customers see the transformation from before state, gikan sa katong wala pa siya sa atong product or sa atong service, to after. Like, how did we change their lives? Are they happier now? Are they more relaxed? Are they richer now? More satisfied with their life? And we'd love to see these things in these ads. So kana siya. And this grid is this is what I've been sharing about earlier, like having the before and after grid. And kaning customer segments, these are the types of people will be creating an before and after. For each type of customer, there's a different before and different after that we want to to include. So if you have, for example, like kani siya, for example, dili kay customer segments kay homeowners, nga fathers, um, product nila kay kanang fertilizing o kanang panglimpyo, maintenance or mowing kanang sa mga grass. Usually in the US kay na sila yung mga kanang panglimpyo silang kay tapulan man na sila. Hilig sila mga automatic. So so mo na sila ano. Yeah, then before kay we have this different feelings or different elements of before. We'll be writing this down and there's another after. So we have the have, the feel, average, stay, status, good versus evil. Sa Bisaya pa, like unsay naa nila. So na sila yung mga patay nga grass sa ilang tugkaran. Unsay lang na feel na naani sa mga patay nga grass. So syempre, patay nga sagbot. So maanoy sila, mag-exhaust kapuyon, maglagot. Average day, usually kay entire Saturday nila, kay manglimpyo silang tugkaran. And then status, they're forced to work. So mapugo sila work. Good versus evil, they're prisoner of their own castle. Kaning good versus evil, kay mo ni siya katong self-actualization nga part, like what are the emotions that we can do, we can use. Nakanindutan ni kay, for example, kung sa Bisaya pa, like kani akong balik sa tong Tumblr, like possible nga good versus evil na ni kay brighten up your day with a cup of coffee, like using the tumbler. So the way you changes their mood into something great, into something awesome, and we would love to see that, to add that in our ad. So kana siya. So these are the average day, and after once they have the product, then how are we changing these before states into after state? So for example, sa kaning have na to, like sa dead grass, uh, excuse me, ato after na kay gorgeous green lawn. So mas tarong na ang ilang tugkaran. So they feel powerful, they feel well rested, and because kani siya kay automatic naman ni siya, limpyo na nato siya. So mas relax na ilang Saturday, then they can just chill. Especially for those people working Monday to Friday, and yeah, then status is they feel that they have the best lawn in the block, like diretso na siya, like yung pinakayo na sagbot. We want also to have our days in our ads and to make our customers feel that their life has changed with our products. And it sounds so cheesy, but actually these segments when we analyze these things and setting them up, then realize that uh, probably a lot of ads that we see online are cheesy on their own. So siya. So they now feel they're the king of their own castle. It's so char, no? Like char kayo. So, but that's basically. So if you have like your own specific product, then probably you have different before and after. And the assignment is to get into these products that you have. And then we're now actually we've ended. We're now at the end portion. So para to apply the lessons that we've learned, no, if nagitay nakatunan for today's lesson, is I want you to actually check this link. That's bit.ly/DTI FB ads. So this will lead you to a Google Classroom. So the Google Classroom is open to anyone. So ideally, it would be nice for our DTI social media team. They team up with an MSME. They can do it by group if you like. Uh, then and then we come up with the customer avatar and the before and after grid. And yep, so that's it. So that's the assignment. Very sayon. Pero actually, in answering these questions, it will take you some time. So actually, you may need to talk to your possible MSME or possible target market. Like maka-realize mo nga, the target market are mga yuppies, usually, na naman na, or di ba, moms, or di ba, uh, tourists. Then you can discuss about their interests here para kay ka, and where are they getting their information, who are they. Kaya ano magudan is once we have these answers to these questions, kay mas ready to next week when we come up with a copy and the creative and the photos that we have for our ads. If nata yung mga information about the specific na mga things about our customers, then it will be easier for them and for us to create the copy and the content of our ad. So, mo lang na siyang assignment, basically. And that's bit.ly/DTIFB ads. We can do this by group and we can discuss more about that later on. But if you'd like to join this as MSME alone, then pwede ra jud kaayo. Like, feel free to sign up to do the exercises on your own. And if you need help, then you can let us know. Para we can partner with you with someone from DTI or UNSA. Then we can discuss that as we move along. So this is a 4-week course. We're just now in the first week. So let us know if this setup that we're doing is something that's working for you, or if there are ways for us to improve this para mas manindot ito ang experience, we can still apply these changes para sa mga next sessions. And this training is actually live, and then definitely you can ask me questions if there are questions and how we can do this. Then, so yeah, it's time for questions. Ma'am Judgy.
Okay, Rome, wala pa'y question so far since na-overwhelmed siguro sila sa imong gidiscuss and they're still trying to digest it. So, as of now, wala pa.
Okay, ma'am. Sige, ma'am.
Maybe next week.
Okay, no problem. So feel free there to rewatch this. So you can rewatch this video. And then if you have questions, just leave it in the comment section. Then we'll answer these questions next week. And kana lang, like, feel free to do the assignments. It will be fun. Then let me know if you have questions. If you add it yourself to the Google Classroom, then actually, if you add yourself to this Google Classroom, kay you can post here. So if na may mga questions nga, mauo lang mo ipangutan na karon, then you can ask them in the Google Classroom. So I'll be answering these questions there specifically para you can learn and we can learn and we can improve. And that's definitely the goal of these sessions. And yeah, so mata siya. Hopefully you've learned something today and we can apply this in creating for your ads. And I think wala, daghang salamat for joining us in today's session. So if there are no questions, then Ma'am Judgy.
So if there are no more questions or if there are no questions, so thank you for participating in this webinar and I'll see you again next Thursday. Thank you, Rome, and thank you to all participants. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.